Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Among the Sleep. I think this will be the last one. I just got the fourth thing. Oh, I forgot about the leaning mechanic. It's kind of useless in this game, honestly. In most games it is. I don't think I've ever, with the exception of Dishonored, I don't think I've ever played a game where leaning was actually worth it. I have to pick up his arm or his leg. That is something. I have the memory. Oh. I'll head that way then. Thank you. Hi. I think I'm gonna randomly start heading this way for no reason at all. Oh, that's Mommy. Me? Not now to me, or not now to... Oh, is this what I think it is? Surely not.
I said, not now.
Mommy's the bad guy? So is she yelling at me then? I hear the sounds of a monster. Don't much like that. Jump scare.
Sweetie, be quiet now. Mommy had a very rough day.
So the kid's mad because Mom got arrested.
Please go somewhere else. I'll just
What? Ah, that monster though.
He will not take you from me. If you can't be nice and do what Mommy says, I'm going to be very angry. None of us want that.
So, Mommy was the drunk. The alcoholic. I wondered why the Medusa thing looked female, if it was supposed to represent Daddy. Really? I mean, that's really sad. I knew she was bad from the get-go. She didn't give me the cake. Remember? Oh, that's really sad. So this whole time, I was thinking Daddy was the bad guy. It wasn't. It was Mommy. Mommy's the bad guy. I'm not sure why I thought, like... That's actually a stereotype that bugs me when it's always the dad is the bad guy. So it's I'm happy that they switched it up, but they did make it look like he was the bad guy with her getting scared at the knocking at the door. Oh! Oh! It's not Daddy. That guy's not my dad. Those are social services. Those are Oh! Oh! Dude! I thought the knocking at the door meant it was like an abusive boyfriend or husband or something. That was social services. That's why she hid me when there was knocking at the door. Oh, that all makes sense now. I will talk about that some at the end. I don't mean to get political, I never do, but that's something I will address with a little bit of personal experience. Alright, let's put the elephant. Horrible, freaky elephant. I don't like him from the get-go. Okay. Let's roll the crank up. There we go. Everything ready. But Teddy can't hit this. I have to use his poor severed arm. Oh. That happened a lot faster than I expected. Oh, nothing comes out from behind me. Not that I can do anything about it. Oh. That's the monster. I don't have Teddy to hold, so it's going to be dark. Is this the closet? This is the closet. Is this the following day or is this still a flashback? Hey, all of my memories are here. Is this a flashback? Do I have Teddy? There's Teddy. I don't see Teddy. This is probably a flashback. And the keys. Ah. I heard alcohol. I heard glass breaking. Probably not supposed to unlock it. I kind of... There's a key. I wonder if I dragged a box over here if I can open it, but... Probably not important. Oh, it's getting dark and evil again. Huh. Can't open that one. Who's crying? What's going on? Yeah. Is she gonna hit me? Do I take the bear away? I feel like that's not gonna go over well. What happens if I try to take the bear away?
Stay away from me! I'm sorry. I never meant to. It's too much.
Hi there, little one. Come here. Did you like your gift? What happened to his arm? We'll fix it up.
Yep. So if you didn't get it by this point, the mother was a single mother who was an alcoholic and apparently abusive, I guess. So this poor kid is going through all these things. That's what the Teddy was talking about. The Teddy was in his voice. That's why, because that guy was the guy who could save the kid. The topic of social services, because I've said before, I was homeschooled, and my family, I had a great experience homeschooling. I was a little lonely during my early teen years, but we got involved in other things and stuff. Like my family is an example of what good homeschooling was. Now I don't agree with everything my parents did, but they were like, I didn't have a bad childhood. I had a good childhood. Not everybody was as lucky as me, and I'm not saying homeschoolers are bad in any way. I am very pro homeschooling. I will probably homeschool my child. We'll see about that in the future as she grows older, and we can determine what's best for her. But that is, you know, I'm pro homeschooling, but there are a lot of homeschoolers, especially the conservative homeschoolers, for whatever reason, those who homeschool for more religious reasons, with the idea of sheltering their kids. And there is a, not a majority by any means, I'm sure, but there is an unfortunately large amount of kids who have been abused in homes like that, because when you're homeschooling, you don't have as many people there to see what's happening to the kid. And so, in a lot of homeschooling, like I said, conservative homeschooling circles, there's a lot of fear of social services, and it's kind of perpetuated by some groups that I'm not going to name because I don't want to get too political here, but they They talk about it. There are some stories of people who have done nothing, who have had their kids taken away from them for stupid reasons. That's unfortunate. That's not specific to homeschooling. It happens. That's what happens when you have a lot of power in some individuals. But things are put in place to try to prevent that from happening, so that there are clear regulations for what is abuse and what isn't, so that you can help kids in abuse. Like any system, there are going to be flaws and problems. Now, these flaws are blown out of proportion, and people are hugely scared of social services. And, I mean, I've never had a negative experience. We did have one interaction with social services when we were accused of doing something that had not been done. And they came by, and they realized that everything was fine, that we were a healthy family, and we went on our way. And, nothing bad happened. And I think that's more often the case than not, so I don't think it's realistic to have this fear. But, a lot of, there are websites dedicated to what to do if the scary social services come out of your door. And I think it's important to realize that even if there are some flaws in the system, and there are bad things that happen within it, it's there to protect people and kids, like in this situation, to help a kid who's being abused. Which, yeah. That's not, that was going somewhere, I swear. It's just, and unfortunately, I've talked to kids who have been through abuse, and it's unfortunately more common than I would like it to be. Of course, I would like it to be non-existent, but I mean, I've talked to multiple kids who have had this issue, so it's an important issue. And in almost all of these families, the parents instill a fear in the children of social services. They like, one family I know had, like, drills and stuff, like, this huge fear of social services, and they instill it in the children. I'm surprised that didn't come out here. I would have liked to see that just so they could address the issue, that these children are horrified of the people that are supposed to be there to help protect them, but usually supposed to be there to protect them. So that was one thing I was a little disappointed didn't happen. But that ending though, I did not expect that until, like, I started wondering when she was saying not now, just one more. I was thinking, wait, is she the one drinking alcohol? And then I started to realize what was going on. That was a good ending. I very much enjoyed this game, except for the third level. I hated that so much. I do not like chasers at all. But the rest of this was phenomenal. I loved the symbolism all over the place. The way how everything was just slanted to make it slightly creepy, and notice how almost everywhere that you went, I'm not sure about the third level. Again, that one seems kind of random to me. I'm not sure what the symbolism for that one was, but all the other ones were familiar places. They're places the kids grew up and that had happy alternatives. You could see some in your house. You could see it at the beginning of the first level when you're walking through the park and it's happy, and then all of a sudden it's bad. Everything has a scary alternative when the kid's living with a mother who is supposed to be protecting her and helping her, him. Ooh. Was I a boy or a girl? Or was it never specified? I don't know. Anyway, the child. The mother's supposed to be protecting and caring for the child, and it shows the two sides, how the mother's good and then the mother's evil, and the child's scared of not knowing which it is, and various things, breaking the bottles to trigger her coming, and, that was, yeah, a really, really good conclusion. Chilling, but that was phenomenal. Look, I was a music major. I was started to be a writing major. I love these things. I love symbolism. I just spit all over my computer. Like, this kind of thing gets me worked up. I love it. I love twist endings and stuff like that. I get really involved in it and really attached to it. So if you guys are wondering, like, why are you still rambling about this ending? Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was nothing special. Sorry, that's it. It's how I am. I really get into these things. I really thought the credits would be over by the time I was done with that rant. Do the credits never end? These are a lot of credits, and I'm seeing the same name over and over again. Korean taco truck. Oh, I didn't know I could skip through them. I like that. People don't do that. They make you watch through all their stupid credits so you can see the last scene. I don't think there's a last scene here. Like, they're not even divided. Oh. Okay, well, I finished it. Is there anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay. There's a DLC for this game. I do not own the DLC. I can look into the DLC, but I don't know when I'll play that, if I do. So, let me know if you're interested in seeing it, and I'll see next time it's convenient for me to grab it if I can get it. But I'm going to move on to some other games for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. I was really happy with this game. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. Well done to all the developers. You guys put a lot of effort into it, and I'm impressed. With that, I'm going to stop. You all have a great day. And I, Mr. BlubberButter, will see you later. Bye.